I know it was here earlier, Mr. Manning, but now I can't find it anywhere.
Well, I don't see how I can help, Mrs. O.
Well, I'm beginning to suspect foul play.
Have a gander at this, Mr. Manning. Don't you reckon I've got some real talent?
Yeah, it's great. Now, look, has anyone seen Mrs. O'Regan's order book thing?
Oh, what would anyone want with that unless they could forge Mrs. O'Regan's name?
Yeah, you could do that, couldn't you, Dor? You're a forger.
Oh, yeah. So I am.
OK, Burns.
Oh, gee, Mr. Manning, you've caught me red-handed.
Here it is, Mrs. O'Regan. Burns found it for you.
Oh, thanks, Doreen. Where was it?
I pinched
Just tucked out of sight down there under the veggies.
Oh, well, thank goodness I've got it back. There'd have been real trouble if I hadn't.
Close shave, Burnsy. If you'd been caught, you'd have to spend an extra couple of weeks in here. Wouldn't want that, would we?
What the hell's your father doing? Looking for cigarettes.
Darling, tell him to hurry up, will you? He knows he's got to leave plenty of time to get you kids to school in Mr. Manning's car. Even if he can get it started.
Yeah, right.
Oh, listen, his cigarettes are here. I'll give up.
Ferguson?
What are you doing in this area, Burns?
Oh, well, your father got real crook, didn't he? That's why you had to go away, eh?
I have no intention of discussing my family with the likes of you.
Oh, I had an auntie who got real crook. Real sad. Here one day, gone the next.
Burns, aren't you supposed to be in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah, I was going to the loo.
Well, go. You know, Burns, I have heard that you got yourself put back in here on purpose this time, and you're angling for an extra couple of weeks. I'll try any of your tricks on me, and your stay here will be permanent. Where have you been?
The loo.
Is there anyone left in the kitchen?
Yeah, I'm going back now.
Well, move it.
You know, you've got a real way about you, Miss Ferguson. I don't know how this place would run without you. I know a few people who'd like to find out, though. Can't really blame the butt, though, losing a family and everything.
Yeah, but that stuff's no good for her.
Oh, I know. I think we should take it off her for her very own sake.
Reckon you're right.
Yeah. I mean, Mrs. Powell could really get in a strike, couldn't she, if they found she had that on her?
Oh, she'd be out of the job in a flash.
Yeah. Looks like it's up to us to make sure she doesn't get caught with it.
Right. So leave it to me.
Hey, you know that officer?
Mr. Manning?
Yeah, him. Where does he eat?
Staff room, I suppose most of the officers do. Why?
I don't know, just wondering.
Funny thing to be wondering about.
Where's Mrs. O'Regan?
Oh, she's checking the delivery out the back. Can we help you, Mrs. Powell?
It's just a routine round.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, she didn't hurt you, did
No.
You sure?
No,
It's okay.
Oh, Mrs. Powell, they're waiting for you in reception.
Sorry, I forgot the time.
Oh, hey, Mrs. Powell, you better have this back. I mean, we wouldn't want you getting caught with it, so I put it in a safer place in your pocket, eh?
I just confiscated that. How dare you take it?
Well, we didn't want you getting into strife with, like, Miss Ferguson or anyone.
Just think yourselves lucky you're not in a charge.
Oh, you silly bugger.
Yeah, what'd you do that for? It was the real stuff.
Oh, now, hang on. I thought we was trying to help her.
Oh, gee.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Forget it.
Get a move on, we're behind schedule.
Get the door, Mrs.
Right.
O. Believe it, Jude. Real vodka, and she just handed it straight back to her.
Yeah, she thought we were hiding it till the freak went down.
Yeah, well, if she'd taken as many nips as you said she had, there wouldn't have much left anyway.
Might have killed the taste of this muck.
Rachel, on the plates. Now, come on, get this line moving.
I can't, Miss Ferguson. See, it's stuck in here.
Well, Burns, if you haven't got what it takes, maybe we can put you back on cleaning duties.
Oh, there you go, Jude. Want some, Miss Ferguson?
Oh, no, I wouldn't if I were you, Miss Ferguson. This one is known as O'Regan's Revenge.
That's why I was offering it.
Get moving, Brian. You really are pushing your luck, aren't you, Burns? Then I always did prefer to deal with you when there were less people around.
Jeez, Dor, what are you trying to do? Sign your death warrant?
And you can just wipe that smirk right off your face, Bryant.
What was all that about?
Doreen, she's gone over the top.
What else is new? They tell you about Pal?
Yeah, poor bitch, eh?
My sentiments, exactly. I reckon I'd hit the bottle too if it happened to me. How do you think she's going to react with us knowing?
Well, it might make her a bit more careful. Can you imagine what the freak would do to her if she found her drunk on duty?
Bye-bye, perfect.
Hey, come on. Now, where the hell have you been? You're supposed to come back here straight after lunch.
I got held up. But look what I got for after.
Yeah, let's have it down. How'd you get it past Manning?
Oh, he went off somewhere and I thought he'd catch me with it, but I got the lot. It's unreal, you know. I could walk straight out the front gate and nobody would stop me.
You're amazing, Doreen.
Yeah, how come we never see stuff like this? I thought we were supposed to eat the same things as the screws.
Yeah, well, I reckon Ferguson eats the same as us. That's why she's always griping. Oh, Sonia, I saved this for you. Sit on it.
Oh, God. Now, listen, speaking of pleasure, there must be some way that I can get together with me mate Bert. You got any ideas?
No chance. The screws are watching them like hawks.
Oh, I know. But if we were to create a diversion and get their tiny little minds onto something else...
God, Helen.
Oh, come on, Jude. I'm an artiste. I have to practice. God, I've been starved for months in here. Well, you know what I mean. You know, I've been thinking we could have a bit of fun with that machine of Bobby's.
Hey, Bobby.
Oh, you're wasting your breath, love. She can't hear a thing. But you have a look at her. Now that I've got to try.
Oh, come on, Jude. You're going to do yourself a dreadful injury.
Oh, dear.
Making fun of me or something?
Huh? Of course not.
Listen, Bobby, you gave me an idea before. Can we borrow that machine to tape the freak?
No, she catches you with it, she'll smash it. Stan just fixed it after Red busted it.
But you taped it before and got away with it, didn't you?
Yeah, but she wouldn't fall for it again.
Of course she would. Now, you just trust your Auntie Helen.
What do you want to tape her for anyway?
Yeah, what are you cooking up?
Just an idea for a bit of a laugh. I want to tape the freak losing her cool.
Now that is no laugh.
Yeah, but you mix it with my old mate Bert having a bit of a chat, we could come up with something better than the Goon Show.
Hey, yeah, I'd be in that. And if I got the freak angry enough, I'd get my extra 2 weeks. Come on, Bobby, can we have a lend?
Oh, look, I don't know.
Oh, we'll look after it, Bobby, promise.
Yeah, come on, Bobby. Oh, get me out of an awful mess.
Oh, all right.
Oh, good.
Now,
Get him
just
off.
show us
Come on,
how to
quick,
work
get
it
him
again.
off. Whee!
Hey, come on, girls. That bell's gone. If you want to get out of this steam factory today, you better pack up.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Doreen!
Yeah, and don't turn it on until you have to.
Jeez, Bobby.
Oh, I just don't want you stuffing nothing up on.
Oh, yeah, well, it's a blank tape.
I know that, but I just don't want you to go dropping it or nothing.
Look, I won't drop it. I won't jump on it. I won't even flush it down the loo if you don't want me to. Now go away and stop making me nervous. I've got to be ready for when the freak comes in.
Yeah, all right.
Don't frown, you'll get wrinkles.
Helen, how do you reckon I look, you know, me face?
Nothing a paper bag wouldn't fix.
Come on, be serious. Do you reckon a nice bloke could ever go for me?
Well, you'd never turn me on, love, but I reckon if you fixed yourself up, all the nice blokes would be falling over themselves.
You're not just putting me on or nothing.
Of course not. Well, you tone this down a bit and, you know, you could really look something.
Will you help me? You know, really look good.
Of course I will, but it seems a bit of a waste of time in here. I mean, the only bloke worth looking at's... Oh, this nice bloke wouldn't happen to be Manning.
Well, I know he's not too crash hot, but it wouldn't hurt to practice on him.
Look, sweetheart, of course I will help you fix yourself up, but I would hate to see you falling for a screw.
Jeez, what do you think I am?
Okay, now, this is just a word of warning. Most of the screws in here aren't even human.
Come on, you lot. Didn't you hear the bell?
See what I mean?
Will you help me, though?
Yes, of course I will. Straight after dinner.
I'm on second sitting.
Well, what have we got here? All right, Burns, you heard me. Come on, get a move on. Get those ridiculous things off and stop wasting my time.
Huh?
Don't get smart with me. Now, you take them off before I rip them off myself.
Be with you in a minute. Can't hear.
That's just not good enough.
Oh, careful.
Oh, were you saying something, Miss Ferguson?
Yes, Burns, I was saying you've just lost buy-up.
Oh, I already lost buy-up this week.
Well, then consider it lost for another week. Now, get out.
Bloody hell, what has a girl got to do to get a charge around here?
Don't worry about it, kid. We got it.